Okay, everybody. So, good morning. So, we got the seat out. So, I said I was getting all the seats out. Let me have some coffee. I'll chit chat with you. Give you my summary today that I have a good plan. Here we go. Oh, crap. Hey, that's not bad. Oh. I'm glad I have a concrete floor because half goes in the cup, half goes on the floor. Oh, who gives a crap? So we got what we're gonna do today. I showed you last night or yesterday. The frame was really beat up on out. We're gonna order a frame. We're gonna order some frame parts, and everything on the Jeep you can get. You can get all frame. You get the whole frame. You can buy the whole damn thing if you want, but I partially do it. So we're gonna order that middle of the frame, and then we'll just order the front pieces. You gotta pull this front apart. We got a lot of work to do. Different kind of work though. You got frame work you're gonna watch it, and so let me have a couple sips. So. I got Snickerdoodle coffee. I think it smells like crap. My wife liked it. I looked at her, I was like, I don't like it. She likes it. And she said I made good coffee today. I gotta make it so weak for her. It's not bad. I like it stronger, but sometimes you gotta have some weak coffee. So, the rear seat's here, and a couple things. I'm a one-man show, that's the problem. So, I mean, not a problem, because there's many times that I've worked in the shop by myself, and people are like, how'd you get that off? Well, you use equipment. You think I'm strong enough to pull some of this stuff off? I don't think so. I'm just gonna take that diesel out. How'd you do it by yourself? That's why you got a cherry picker. The cherry picker's doing the work, not you. You just crank it up, move it out, put it down. Diesels are very heavy though. Even a little four-cylinder, man, they're heavy. Be careful with that. So I'll be using a cherry picker for that. But what I'm gonna do is I got some stuff from this guy. He's a nice guy, man. I bought some stuff and then he felt bad, and I'm actually welding one of his handles. I'm gonna bring it back to him. I'm gonna do that after I get this out of here. Take a trip. I'll take a excuse me, I'll take a trip up the Rawway. That's why I like to do a little shop work, a little Jeep work, and then a little get the heck out of work, mobile work, because you can't be in the shop all the time. You can't be out there all the time. You gotta like mix it up. And so we're gonna go see Joe later and give him his handle. He didn't want to give me his jack. So it's a nice roll jack. He needs one. I know he needs one. That's fine. I got one. Two. Oh, I got two. I got that big one. If anybody's ever interested, I got that really big. I think it's made by Lincoln. It's like 4-ton big truck jack. I mean, it's huge. I mean, I have it on Motor Speed 1984 eBay. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't. I have it on Marketplace. So check out my Marketplace. So just Google my name. I figured out, just Google Lenny Massey, and then you can see everything about me. I don't hide nothing. It shows an LLC, shows you What's Up Jeep, LLC. And it's got everything. Just Google your own name, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I guess I can't hide. So let's get my ass up. We gotta show you how I did what I did. Why? So, here we go. So, right now I'm gonna try to keep this at 10 because it keeps people more into everything. So that was the seat you're sitting. You saw me sitting on. Let me get this a little higher. There you go. One day I'll get a lot more. So yeah, I got coffee everywhere. So I always wanted a scrambler. So as I'm taking the seats out right now, I took everything out of her. This is all the gear that's in her. Well, was in her. She don't need it no more. So let me get rid of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it basically a farm truck. until she's strong enough to go back on the road. She's gonna go on the road. I'm bringing her on the road, but I'm just going to quick chicken back, and maybe just New York. So she's tough, man. I don't care, broken frame or not. We'll weld it. I'll stitch it today. I'll stitch it in 5 minutes and drive down the road. I don't give a crap. You know why? Because I know she's tough. I know what I do. If I weld something, it ain't coming apart. That's not a permanent fix. Just like that welds on this front of this right here, that's not a permanent fix. That's a stitch up weld. That's just stitch and go, man. Stitch, get that truck back out there, get the job done. We'll fix it after it stops snowing. That's the way it is. Stitch it, go. Stitch and go, man. So this is all the gear. We got, oh, this is nice. This was a little bag I used to keep my garbage in. I got work gloves. I got the seat covers. I had in here, I had a heat and vibrated seat, like a massage thing on and up. She's fully loaded. She's old school fully loaded. Plug it in a cigarette lighter and you had a heated seat. Yeah? Work blankets, work gear, gloves, mats, rubber mats for the back, all kinds of stuff. I got a winch up here, first aid kit, I got tools, battery cables, and now we're gonna go to the back. So I'm gonna keep this at 10. I'm gonna shut it off. Now on the here, I told you I have to get the hard top off, and every time I ask people to help me out, I got nobody. Or everybody's busy. It's called they're working, and I understand that. So Joe gave me a block and tackle here. God damn, this thing's heavy. So this block and tackle is from Bethlehem Steel, which I go constantly to. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it up. We're gonna put it up there. I got my industrial fan, and thank God it was really not lazy, but just sometimes I get tired, so it is going counterclockwise. You want that in the summertime. Summertime, you want it to blow, to suck up. You want it to suck up the cold air because cold air stays down. You want it to suck, I think it's suck up. I got it the right way. It's counterclockwise. I know the other way would be for when you have the heat. It stays up there and you want it to blow down. So I think you bounce it off the ceiling, it goes this way. So in the wintertime, you push it down and it goes this way. Something like that. But that's the way, counterclockwise. So there is some space where those boards are there. They're doors. I gotta get up there somehow. That's what sucks. So here's how I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna turn this Jeep around. We're gonna go up. We're gonna strap the block and tackle up there. We're gonna run another beam support, box it in, and we'll make it strong. This way. We'll lag some bolts through the 2x4s. They're just screwed in. We'll lag them down. And that gable roof should give me enough strength. It's not a gable roof. I call it a gable roof. I'm wrong. It's a certain kind. It's a barn roof, but they're really strong. God, I hope it's strong. I'll be pulled down my roof. I'll tell you one thing. If I pull down the roof, my wife's gonna kill me. I'll say, honey, it's just the roof fell down. I don't know why. I didn't do it. She'll go, you did it. But, okay. It'll do it. You know why? Because I'm not pulling engines out. I'm only... I know. But I got that block and tackle. So what I'm gonna be able to do is I can run the block and tackle. I don't even know how the damn thing works. So really, I don't. I got 2 pulleys, 2 key. I don't even know how it works. But I'm gonna get it. I'll figure it out. When we flip the Jeep around, the hard top will be more here, the back half. And then I can work this half, and we'll hook up the block and tackle. We'll get those boards out of there, and we'll get this side of the shop working. So let me show you inside the Jeep. I'm only gonna make it 10 minutes, so here we are in the back. I'll show you through the back of the Jeep, it's easier. Here's my here's how I lock my door. So that's that. So here's another thing. Why, if you want to buy a decent Jeep, literally don't buy this one. And this one's not for sale. You know why? Because this is my baby. We don't sell the babies. Here's major reason why. You look at the way this tailgate is right now. I'm gonna zoom it down a little bit and hopefully you don't fall over. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do that way. So I'm gonna have to prop you about here. There, okay. So see the way the tailgate is right here? If you unlock this, you're gonna watch this thing drop to about here. Watch this. Look at that. It's dropped down that much. You got an inch drop. The reason why it's got, and you can't lock it. Look, you can't close it. You can't. You can't. You have to actually pick the door up. Look, pick the door up and put it in. It's really not easy to do. That's the only way to get this thing to lock. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna show you why. Now, if you look on this side, and these are very important things on Jeeps. See how rotted this is? This is your support right here. This, look at this quarter panel. Look, there's a gap here, and it's down to nothing here. Nothing. This whole quarter is kicking in. It's kicking in. There's no body mount left. The body holds the hinges. The hinges hold the door. And guess what? You're not gonna be able to get into your nice Jeep. So if you buy a cheap Jeep, and this was $2,000, this was $2,000, and the frame is cracked, you can't really sell it to anybody. You're gonna get in trouble. You can't say, well, I can say, hey, I repaired it, and you can sell it to somebody. But so that's why it's important to buy a good Jeep, not a piece of crap. Don't look at the frame. Main thing, make sure your frame is good. I know the frame was bad. I know, I saw it. I went underneath. I said, oh boy. But we made it a work truck, so who cares, right? So here's the back of it. Oh God. Hold on, I gotta put this down. I gotta put it down because oh boy, everything's going crooked on me today. This is not gonna end up good. Hold on 1 second. I'll put you on the rock. My tripod just like kind of fell apart there. So, I know, I'm sorry everybody. It's like the worst video ever, but let me try to open the door. It's stuck on a hinge. The door is not the door is bad, the body mount is gone. And look here, look at this. This is rotted away. So this would open the back. The top is gone. It's no good. So you have to take the cables here, pull them down to get the latch to open. Now I know that, but look, it's rotted out. You just can't. It's gone. But the latches, when you pull them down, they release the sides. It's released from here and it goes up. So I'm gonna show you in there, and then we're gonna stop because then I got some work to do to get stuff out. So here's the back of the whole Jeep right now, and the seat belts I'm gonna take out, and the rug's gonna go out, and the seats are coming out. And what we're gonna use is we're gonna use it as a pickup truck. So I always wanted a scrambler. I just made one. So we're gonna take the rear seat out and leave it out. We're gonna take that to the upholstery shop. We're also gonna take those 2 seats to the upholstery shop. You know what? The heck with it. That's what we're gonna do. So I just thought of this. Up's a good truck, right? And I'm gonna make her a nice truck. I know I'm a little crooked here, I'm sorry. But, so what we're gonna do is, this will be the first. We're gonna donate that rear seat, make this like a scrambler in a way. We're gonna take the top off, and it's gonna use it like a pickup truck, drive around. And the 2 front seats, we're gonna have the upholstery guy make these seats, the pieces. And you'll have a nice stock, heavy duty setup. All that gear in the front, you're not gonna use it no more. We're gonna have to have another little box back here, a little toolbox for stuff, or maybe on the sides here. You know, maybe we could put something on the side up here or something. On the sides just for the toolbox and some equipment. And we're not gonna put seat covers on there. We're not gonna put the heaters on. We're not gonna do any of that. We're gonna try to get the rest of this off in the top today. That's my goal. All right, so keep on watching. See how I go. As I do it, I'll show you. But the seats are taking 4 bolts out. I mean, I'm not going to show you how to take 4 bolts out because you know what? it's a freaking hard thing to do. It just there's no showing you. It's holding one side of the bolt and figuring out how to get the other side out because it's bolted sandwiched to the floorboard. So we're gonna strap all this out of here, and we're gonna make it like a scrambler. That's what it is. I think maybe the scramblers were a little longer, but make it like a scrambler, two-seat. It's a work truck, man. We'll get it back on the road. She's on the road. I can go right now and drive down the road. I don't care. Don't bother me. Take the top off before we. Maybe we'll get the top off. Leave the seats in there for one last ride for a little while. I'll see what I gotta do. Keep on watching, everybody. What's up?